How far can we take Luton on Football Manager Season 11? So we've won the Premier League, we've won the FA Cup. Can we win the Champions League is the aim for the season, and try and win the Premier League again. This could be the last season of this, so let's enjoy it. So the club was a bit down financially, but they still gave me 70 million. So I thought, well, my team's already perfect. The only players that can improve this team are going to cost about 130, 40 million anyway, from what I could find. So I'm just going to buy a load of under 21 players and then loan them out and see where it goes for the next couple of years. If I play it more, I might still play it without actually putting it on TikTok because I might have a few others then. We didn't really do anything in the summer, to be honest. We sold one of the players that wasn't going to make it for 11 million, loaned out a couple. Yeah, just these are all the players that I've brought and I've loaned them out. That's happened in January anyway. Yeah, just all loan. This player's never going to make it, and I got them on free, so that's a nice bit of profit. I've made so much money from all this kind of these sort of signings. So the players I brought in were literally just, as you can see where they've come from. The same squad that won me the league. I tried to narrow down as the season went on a little bit because the wage bill is mental. It's like 4.1 million. Now, just when you think this save can get any better, I won the Community Shield. There we go. There's another one done. Just need to win the Euro Super Cup now. Don't mind the Champions League. I'm just there for the Super Cup and the World Club Cup. But no, my favourite FM is when you can try and win all 6 trophies. I've done that. Yeah. But this has been one of my favourite saves. Win a league with Luton is in like my top 5 or 10 moments in my Football Manager lifespan. Right. Premier League. Can we retain the title? We'll get near it. I'll take top 4 and trying to get as far as we can in the Champions League. 1-3-1 at Brighton. Dan the man. He scored. Bath Liverpool 3-1. Adam Walton assist. What a guy. He's 30 now this season. He's going to be 30. 1-0 win at Old Trafford. The 4-3-3. 1-6 won the League Cup at Brentford. Beat Stoke 3-1. Drew it in our first Champions League game at Leipzig. Beat Mold 5-0. Again, we had that result last season. I had to double check then. And we beat West Ham 2-1. We did lose 2-1 at Leicester though, so the defeat came earlier this season, which is why Leicester really good this season. They've kind of been a team. They've gone like Europe, sacked the manager for coming 10th. Europe, sacked the manager for coming 10th. They're getting good. Beat Hull 5-1 in the league. I was going to say League Cup. Sorry, Hull fans. I presumed you weren't in the Premier League. Well done. Beat Nice 1-0 in the Champions League. Disappointing draw against Everton. Lost 3-1 in the League Cup at Etihad. But then we beat them 1-0 in the league. Amazing. Beat Milan 2-0 in the Champions League as well. So it started great again. 9 games in. We're 11 points with Tottenham. Tottenham, is this the year? What did I say about the Tottenham and Luton rivalry a couple clips ago? You know, they beat us in Europa League final a few years ago, took out players. Leeds looking good, Leicester looking good. Man City again, it's not quite there, but we're in the scrap again. The problem is I've got a lot of unhappiness because I've got world-class players now, like Philip Sung, or I can't play all the time. So it's like, what positions do they play? And then Presland as well. And so this is the only issue I'm having because the players have developed so much. They're all like world-class. They all want to be playing. I can't get away with rotation anymore. However, we had a really frustrating 2-0 defeat at home to Fulham out of nowhere. Great 3-1 win at Arsenal, because why not? Why do you not do that way? Arsenal are starting to become terrible in this, by the way. 5-0 win at Braga, Champions League going really well, looking like we're going to qualify automatically again. And a disappointing defeat home to Chelsea, and then a draw at our title rivals Tottenham, which wasn't a bad result at all. Meant that we're 4 points off now. Look at Leicester. Look at that. So Leicester, Luton and Tottenham title race. What is going on? Unless Man City and Liverpool get their act together. Arsenal in 16th place. Beat Newcastle 2-0. 1-4-1 in the Champions League. 1-1-0 at Southampton. Disappointing draw against Stoke. It's frustrating. I feel like we're there, but we're not quite there. We're missing silly games. I just hope season goes on to get better. But then we drew at home to Norwich. That was a killer. Beat Leeds 1-0 away though. I mean, we're still doing well, but it's not well enough to win a title. Tottenham run away with it. Tottenham are the team that we were lucky we didn't have when we were going for the title last season. West Ham up to 4th. Man City again. Liverpool falling away. Arsenal down to 17th place. Are they going to get relegated? In terms of my team, the problem I had was players kind of just... I was trying to loan a few players out. I needed to just... My plan was like, right, let's just get a few out, have a thinner squad, less unhappy squad, and go for it in the second half of the season. I hope we don't get injuries. Quite a way off Tottenham at the moment, who are going to win their first title in God knows how long. But it got a little bit better. We won 4-1 against Wolves. We've been quite inconsistent, been really good, but just had annoying draws this season, which have let us down. And our players were getting a little bit unhappy. I had a keeper injury, but my number 2 keeper was brilliant for a few games. Got a clean sheet at Liverpool, drew 0-0. Beat Fulham in the FA Cup. Again, 0-0 draw at home to Brighton. Just too many draws to win this title, sadly. Beat Man U 3-1 though, this is an annoying thing. Beat Porto 7-0. which secured our path to Champions League last 16. Then we lost to Arsenal in the FA Cup. Just made it's a game away. We started to get a few nasty injuries, and I did loan a few players out just to make the score thinner, but less unhappy, hopefully, because I feel that's where a lot of these results have been coming from. Drew 3-0 at Inter Milan in our last group stage game for a 4-2 win against title rivals Leicester. Put us well back there. Yes, Leicester, Luton and Tottenham are going for the title in this, with West Ham in fourth. Talk about West Ham, fantastic 2-1 win away to them. 5-0 win against Hull City in the league before really disappointing 2-0 defeat against Everton out of nowhere. But then this is what we do. 1-0 win at against Man City, who are having a disaster season as well. Champions League last 16, Man United away. We won 2-1. Our ex-players scoring, we sold for 180 million. But we come back to have a 2-1 lead. Amazing. So, that's how the title looks. Tottenham have had their wobble. But Leicester have 3 games in hand, and they could go top. Everton are up to 4th. West Ham have gone way off the pace. But Everton are up to 4th. It's just ridiculous, this title. Have you seen anything like that? That's going to be football 2034, everyone. Arsenal staying up. They're up 16th. Oh, only on the 16th on goal difference. Their team isn't even like terrible either. I still got Odegaard who's 35, Declan Rice is 35, Ramsdale's retiring 35, Havertz is 34. Yeah, and they haven't. Let's go on the season preview. Like they're still predicted like 10th. But yeah, crazy. Disappointing draw at Fulham followed, but we beat Man United 4-1 in the second leg of Champions League. We were in a quarterfinal of the Champions League. Beat Arsenal 3-1, relegation scrapping Arsenal, being beaten by the title taking Luton. Yeah, that's his save now. And then we drew at Chelsea. And these are all good results, but like we're trying to win a title here. Beat Roma 3-1, first leg, quarterfinal of the Champions League. And then that 4-1 defeat home to Tottenham. For me, I had quite a lot of injuries, a lot of players. Thomas had a rare disaster. For me, I just went, right, I don't think I'm winning the title. We're getting top 4 again, which is a big success as a year after winning the title. So we're sustaining that ourselves as a big club. I also had an 80 million transfer budget taken away because the club was in that much debt for January. So we're not getting invested. We have a bit of a rumour that the chairman might be looking to sell, which he denied, but I hope we just get a new owner. It goes, right, I've had it in a few saves where you'll now have seen as a big asset, and then we can start like sustaining this without having to sell a couple of our best players would be really annoying. But I'm selling like my B team. I don't want to sell my assets either. So we then drew 0-0 at Roma, which when we're in the Champions League semi-final. In terms of the league, it's still there, and we need to make sure we get the top 4, especially with these injuries coming through. We're 93 million in the red in the balance, but it's Tottenham and Leicester's title battle. It's like 2016 all over again. After qualifying for the semi-final in the Champions League, we lost at Newcastle, beat Southampton 3-0, and then look at this, semi-final of the Champions League, 2-0 win against Bayern Munich. Are we going to do the impossible? 3-0 win at Norwich to keep our title alive. But a 2-1 defeat at Bayern Munich was enough to send us through to the Champions League final, and then we beat Leeds 3-0. 2 Premier League games to go. Out of our hands, because we've had so many annoying draws. It's a 3-way tie. Tottenham probably deserved to, but Leicester have been unbelievable this season. Chelsea, are Everton going to beat Chelsea to top 4? Arsenal are staying up though. Well done, Arsenal. So we have Villa, Wolves in the Premier League, and we have Man City in the Champions League final. The Premier League title defence ended with a 1-0 defeat at Villa. We did win our last game, 2-1 against Wolves in the 92nd minute. But Tottenham Hotspur have won the Premier League. Leicester fell off as well. Leicester actually came third in the 2-horse race this time. As a Leicester man, that's quite sad. Tottenham fans were like, oh, where's your title from 2016 gone? But, well done. Enjoy that. I took that many years, guys. Anyway, I'm not bitter of my slight rivalry with Tottenham at all, because I'm going to the Champions League. Now, I've done this whole series talking in post, but I'm saved this game to play live. I'm going to lose this final, and then I'm going to have to do another season then. But we're going to go for 4-3-3 and stick with it, because this formation I'm playing against the best teams to play with the DM. I need to not panic if we go 1-0 down and change it to a 4-2-3-1 and just stick with it. I've got a bit of a problem going into Champions final because I've got quite a few players that are coming back from injury. Some are just way out of form. Like, I've had my team meetings and all that. But so Quincy Dominguez is going because, well, when you've got 2 world-class strikers, it never ends well, to be honest. He's going for 80 million to our title rivals Leicester. Just because I've got to balance the books and hope that someone buys the club. Right back, I've got 2 world-class right backs. I'm going to go with Aaron Jones. He's been with me since the start. So at least nice that you get to play. You've been out of form, but you're playing because I've just got to go for it. Yeah, that's going to be the team. That's going to be the team. Go on. We've been going since day one, the 11th season. Oh, look at it. Tearing up. The lads. Look, I've grown all of these 11 seasons. One of my favourite ever FM saves by a mile. Right, Duncan Elliott. He's a regen that they signed from this Leicester for 120 million. Right, oh, grow up, Man City. Well done. Well done. Fantastic. Yeah, it's like the boys can score from kickoff. Oh, fuck. Yes, come on. Right. Go on, Adam. Show me my picture. Go on, the Mexican left back, Silva. Go on. That's a good chance. Philip! He sings where he goes. Look at that. Philip Song, he can play midfield. He can play number 10. He can play striker. He's actually England's starting striker by playing midfield. Don't ask. He doesn't actually play out well up front for me, but I put him in the box-to-box role, and he's instantly scored 1-1. Signed from Peterborough for 4 million a few years ago. What a guy. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm Haaland, and I hit the bar. Why is no one just getting that? Do I go to 4-2-3-1? Oh, time. Just go all out and then lose 6-1. I'm still in the game. We're still in the game. Because a few of my players come back from injury. I've praised them. I'm going to give them 10 minutes and get to about the hour mark, and then I'm going to go kabang. Stay in the game, lads. Go out there. The DM's been crap. He's just completely lost it. He's been really good for this season before. No, if we can see there, I think it's game over. No, okay, that's my sign. We're going 4-2-3-1. We're bringing some of the players that come back from injury, so they couldn't have lasted 90 minutes anyway. Oh, grow up, Haaland, mate. Well, this is all very disappointing, isn't it? The injuries have come back and we're already done us over. I can't lie to you. That's my excuse anyway. Well, at the end of the day, lads, Man City can win your Champions League, but I am proud of the lads. I've taken 11 seasons. I've taken Luton from where they are now, which is this fairy tale, to just one of the better teams in England and Europe. You know that guy who does that active, he's just crying all the time. I actually feel like that. But, okay. Okay. We gave it a good go. But we are playing Man City though. I don't care if they're not come top 4. It's weird. I usually win the Champions League before I win the league in my... Fuck off. I usually win the Champions League before I win the league in my saves. I'm through my day now. Thank you so much for watching. You're the best.